Greetings, Seekers, and welcome back to Wavetale. In this episode, we are going to return to the lighthouse in an attempt to stop Grandma from unleashing a terrible weapon. We found out this guy right here was actually with Cedric's mother as part of a group called, we known later as the Dirty Paws, which is sort of like an eco group. Like, I don't want to say like an eco like nasty group or something like that, but basically what was happening was the Dandelion was harvesting a resource, sparks. They were harvesting sparks, and what was happening was the gloom was kind of a byproduct of that harvesting process, but the Dirty Paws were trying to stop it from getting worse and spreading. And unfortunately, they didn't, and that caused sort of the calamity that we are now currently dealing with. So we have to try to make it back to Grandma to get her to stop so that this doesn't kind of repeat itself. So I honestly don't think there's going to be... I honestly don't think there's much left in this game. If we don't finish the game in this episode, then certainly the next one. I do believe that we'd be well on our way to almost done at this juncture. I don't really need to do this. I'm just kind of getting myself very familiar with the controls again, as it is a little bit of time before I, in between videos. I don't get to recording these as often as I would like. But I'm convinced that this creature beneath the waves is Cedric's mother. All signs kind of point to yes, that is the case. So now we're just kind of seeing where that goes. But you can tell we don't have a lot of the map left to uncover either. So this game, overall, probably less than 10 hours to complete.
I need to talk to you!
I'm busy here. What's the matter?
Grandma, listen to me! Don't fire!
What? Where are you? What's taking you so long?
Well, I got caught up in the fog, and then the Paw ship came flying, and I thought I was gonna die, but Granny, they saved me. They sprayed something, and then there were flowers everywhere, and Rufus said that...
That bum at Needleprick? Siggy, I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and come home.
Promise you won't do anything more until I'm there.
You're breaking up. Just vamoose on back now, will ya?
I'm breaking up.
Granny?
Yeah, she's not breaking up. Classic. When things go from bad to really bad, that is kind of where we're at right now. We are at the really bad phase. Let's see if I can speed this up a little bit here. Alright, so here we are back at the Night Orchard Lighthouse. We've made a brief shopping trip over to Mr. Bain, so if you notice that the outfit is a little different, that's because I bought some stuff. Alright, let's see if Granny's gone off the edge here.
Blowtorch, please. Now, what's taking that girl so long? She knows I'm not fond of waiting.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, Sigrid. Nice to see that you made it back safely.
The Paws don't control the gloom. They make it flower.
Make it flower? What are you rambling on about?
Grandma, I know what happened to Mom. She died trying to save us.
The Paws?
No, you don't understand.
Was she
She
mad?
and Rufus wanted to stop the gloom from spreading. They tried to make it into the Dandelion, but the gloom got her. He tried to save her, but...
You have a kind heart, Siggy. But you must stop believing everything people tell you.
Oh yeah, she's
You're
not...
just like your mother in that respect.
Aw,
And if you
Granny's
think
gonna
I'll
be
let us
evil.
all meet our maker because of the words of some driveling bum, you are gravely mistaken.
But he...
Even if he was telling the truth, your mother wouldn't have been in any danger if she had kept away from him in the first place.
What gives you the right to always judge people like that? They were trying to save us!
Sigrid. We all understand you're upset.
I don't think they
All
do.
this stress would get the better of anyone. And you're just a kid. No wonder you've lost your head. Now, why don't you go have a lie down and let us take care of things?
Don't touch me!
Manners, young lady. I only want to help.
You want to destroy! That's what you want! That's what all of you want! Gloom you!
Shrimps? Shrimpy!
Well, you know how teenagers are, Doris. I wasn't all that easy myself, was I? Leave her. She just needs to walk it off.
I don't really walk
And
much
we
as I
have
do, you know,
very important
jump,
things to attend
glide,
to.
water ski. There come the paws, or the whistlers, I guess. Oh, look at that. That's a pathway. Catch up with the barge. Got it. Oh, there's a different angle.
Sigrid, where are you at?
Sigrid, Cassius, answer us. We're getting ready to fight.
Oh, I
Fire
wouldn't
at the
do that.
barge and you fire at me.
Ah.
Tell me you're joking. Have you lost your wits? You crazy, stubborn, disobedient... Nobody does anything until I give the order. Is that clear? Stay where you are, Sigrid. I'm coming to get you.
I don't think that's going to be happening, Grandma. I think not. As long as I stay near the barge, they won't fire. Now, I'm assuming that they won't fire even if I lose track. It doesn't strike me as this is that kind of game. It's like, oh, sorry. You got too far away from the barge, now you lose. This game doesn't really strike me as a game where you can really gain over necessarily.
Sigrid, I'm on my way. Where are you? What's your location?
I'm right by this island. The barge is just above it, and it's... Grandma, there are flowers here. I think I see apples.
No. No, that's not possible. Are you sure?
It's just like the stories you told me.
Beautiful.
Sigrid, my dear, you are brave. I give you that. But we simply cannot conform our actions to a child's foolish whims. I am in your debt for helping us come such a long way. But now, it's time to finish what we've started.
He struck me as
I
villain
am
from the
truly
get-go.
sorry, child.
No, don't shoot!
I have to, Sigrid. It is my duty to do so. Our people want this, and I will not be stopped. The best you can do is try and save yourself.
There's the barge. There it is. Now, yeah, the gorgeous little. Look at these islands. It is beautiful. Give me them sparks. Num 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 num. Okay, so I've got to get on top. That's where you keep saying archipelago. There's archipelago here, or archipelago. Just the island. The archipelago is like the series of islands. I know my geography. Look at that, apples. More sparks that I can buy stuff with, I guess. There must be an achievement where if you buy all the cosmetics, you get something for it. Would be the only reason I can ever think of is getting all the sparks in this game. Otherwise, just kind of get the outfit you want and just more or less stick with it. Come on, you.
Hey! Down here! Look at me! Oh, please look at me!
Not gonna get shot out of the sky. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Oh, thank the sparks you're all here. Plus 1 extra, it seems. Are you a Stranvillian?
I am, but I didn't want this. This wasn't the plan. I tried to stop them.
Oh, so this is how it ends. Stranville, destroying everything for good.
Are you Moira? I was told to come see you. I want to put things right.
There's nothing you can do, girl. Take my advice and go home while it still exists.
Are you gonna blow it up then?
A Night Weaver seed? But it's so big.
It's been modified. My mother invented the technique. I was told you may know how to use it.
Well, if it has all the right qualities. But if there's only one, I don't think we can...
If you touch her, you're dead! You hear me?
Oh, Granny.
Take your dirty paws off my girl!
Who is that?
Put that away, Grandma!
I don't think
I'm
she's gonna
not
put
letting them
nothing
have
away.
you too! I have to!
The only thing you have to do right now is shut up for a while.
Sigrid,
I tried to tell you before. You wouldn't listen then, but you will listen now. To me and to Moira.
Moira? The Moira?
The very same. And on that ship was our last chance to keep the gloom away until your granddaughter came along.
Sigrid? How is she involved in all this? She shouldn't...
We're using a plant called Nightweaver. Its roots have the ability to tie down gloom. We've been shooting out spores from our airship day and night since that great wave came, but it barely kept the gloom from taking over. And now some geniuses decided to shoot that very ship down.
I never trusted that Mare
You're
anyway.
blaming us for trying to defend ourselves? Your people attacked us! You declared war on us!
You think we wanted war? You gave us no choice.
Well, why didn't you just talk to us about...
There's no point in talking if no one will listen.
That's true.
We tried talking to you, both before and after the war. We tried sending messages. We tried sending messengers, and you repeatedly chose not to listen. Too high up on your pedestals with your riches to care about anyone below you. You ripped up the ground we walk on with your cursed drills and sent your own city into the deep.
Well, it takes two to tango, my late husband always said.
I don't think this
You
is bad,
blew up the
Grandma.
Dandelion. Before that, the city was...
I'm sure there was a time for talking, but that time is not now. You're not gonna fight the gloom off by quarreling. Mom used to have this. Did you know that? It's a seed from the Nightweaver. Moira says we might be able to use it.
Iris? Why did she have
There's
to...
no time to explain. Right now, you just have to trust us. You have to trust me.
Oh, Granny's not about trust.
So you're saying that this seed could eliminate the gloom?
It has the right properties, but one is not enough, I'm afraid.
How does it work?
It's no ordinary seed. It's infused with sparks. That's what Rufus told me. Mom invented the technique.
Well, how about we boost it some more? After all, we do have a spark cannon.
Rufus and Mom tried to take the seeds into the dandelion. They wanted to spread them through the gloom pipes, tried to make it inside through one of them.
Well, I'd rather try something that fails than nothing at all.
Giant anti-gloom
I
cannon.
think I know the place he referred to. I'll show you the way.
Cassius, recharge the cannon. We have some planting to do.
We have some what to do?
Just start recharging and keep Cloud out of action.
My pleasure, Doris. My pleasure.
All
he
right.
likes
Now,
Cloud.
would you help me get to that pipe?
That sight sure brings back memories.
You know, it's a shame
You've
that
done
the,
it?
As long as my back would let me. A while longer, to be honest. But they shouldn't be here in our world. When Strandville drilled for weed rock year after year, the Earth's mantle cracked, and the rifts went all the way down to their domain.
So, a shadow came to you, too?
Yes, my oldest daughter. We lost her during the war. When the shadow came around, I just knew it was her. You do too, right, Sigurd? You know who has come to you.
I think so. I just couldn't believe it. But it feels like her.
Wait, are you saying that thing is my daughter?
A shadow of your daughter, at least. A body for a soul who needs to make contact.
I mean, that's not surprising. I'm not surprised by that fact. But more importantly, it's a shame that the outfits you choose don't follow in the cutscenes. You'd think that if they were going to make a game where cosmetics change and everything like that, that they would appear in cutscenes, but I guess that's a little bit more difficult to program.
This is the vent? This is where Iris...
Huh?
Now, you'll be a good girl and stay here with Moira. Emma, no. I'm not letting Iris see her only child walk to the jaws of the same monster who killed her.
Oh.
Enough is enough. I already know the inside of the Dandelion. But, oh, shrimps. You'll have your whole life ahead of you. I've already lived most of mine, and...
Oh.
Oh, my way of thinking hasn't exactly made things better recently, now has it? It's time to make up for that. For that sacrificial mission? What? Just don't shoot at things you don't understand anymore, Grandma. That's all we're asking. She'll be all right. How can you be so sure? Because the two of you are made of the same stuff. Are we? We never agree on anything. And she talked about you like you were monsters.
Oh.
I guess to her, we were. Look, Sigurd, I'm not going to say that I like your grandmother, but I see the way she looks at you. She's so afraid of losing you, she's forgotten to enjoy that you're here.
Oh.
I just wish she'd listen to me. Grandma, let's go after her. Point, point. Back. I have a feeling landing in this bar is probably not a good idea. Grandma, stop. I'll take it from here. You don't understand. Can't lose you too. Forgetting something important here. And after I go in there, I will come back out. Just be careful, Shrimp. I've said this 1,000 times, but something. Oh yeah, this traversal's so much fun. Oh no! No! Okay. Look at the have this, spark stick. Or spark net. This thing's been proving itself invaluable. That's got a long reach to it. It's gotta be something else I can hook onto. Oh, nope, never mind. Nope. Doink. Nothing over there. I would love a grappling move. I think that you know, you're kind of like your L1 ability. That should totally be a grapple move. That would make combat so much more fluid. But I know I've said that before, but I will repeat that till the very end. That's why games like Devil May Cry are so much fun, because you get that kind of fluidity of combat when you're able to keep your combat chains going. I kind of wanted to go back this way. I wasn't. Oh, well, we're done now. Ow. I didn't want to go down that far. Although it's nice that. Pop these guys first. Yeah, give me those useless sparks. Give me them. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a long range to it. Oh. There we go. Woo. This is where that maneuver really comes in handy, that kind of slow down time, the aiming mode. So if you get stuck around here, just kind of remember that you have that. Because that will prove to be invaluable. I mean, I always forget that I have a dodge too, but I haven't really found much use for the dodge. For the dash, I guess. Go. The Dandelion. Yeah, I was gonna say there has to be another behemoth to fight. That would only make sense. Although I feel like this is the Dandelion become sentient the most, maybe?
Sparks. The Dandelion.
Yeah, see, like, if I can do this in the air, why can't I just do this on the ground? Oh, no. I think I might as well take these things out anyway. I probably have to kill them anyway. Oh, I can't get it. Okay. It's a lot, but not really. Oh, easy. Okay. Not the way I wanted to. Friggin' angles really effective. Oh, I see.
What's happening, Sigrid? Are you inside?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I think I found another way in. I'm coming after you.
Oh, don't do that, Granny. Ah. Okay. Yes. This is very Shadow of the Colossus, and I like it. That's a great game. Okay. Get over there. Get on that thing. Okay, there we go. I can hit that. Okay, good.
The Dandelion core.
Got her the core. Yeah, like this is gonna be easy. Oh my god, sentient core. This is Final Boss right all over it.
Lost your spark, huh?
That's not very nice.
This is for you, Mom.
be so much better if I could, like...
You won't extinguish my spark!
It'd be so much better if I could just tether myself to this thing.
It's okay. Just be glad you're not videophobic.
Someone in the comments let me know what videophobic means. Now I wonder, is this...
Oh, you brought friends?
I guess that's what the... I guess that's what the dash is for, is to get you in close.
Blooming storms!
Yeah, I guess that's what the dash is to just get me in closer. Stupid friggin' fork. Why won't you blow up?
Bringing the heavy cavalry? Come at me then!
I mean, didn't do much the last time. Yeah, just hide over here.
Oh, you brought friends?
That's where, okay, that's where attacks like that come into play.
Come at me then! Come at me then!
Surely it's almost dead. I mean, I don't know how many more
Say it
phases
over.
this over. I don't know how many phases this thing has. It seems like it's kind of just two
This is
phases
for you,
repeated.
Mom! Bringing
Unless
the
there's
heavy
something-
cavalry? Come at me then!
I wonder if there's something I missed.
Review placed the scene, right? They're getting ready to fire soon.
Busy to talk, Grandma!
Just try to hurry. I'm almost there.
Oh, okay. New phase, new phase. Let's get some friends. Oh. Okay. It's okay. Almost died. We're good.
Okay,
I was gonna say they're not. Right. Let's
It's
hope this
done.
works. Get to see underwater again. I haven't seen under here so much. All the gloom is going away back into the earth.
Deep breaths, my darling.
Hold their breath for a long
Waves
time.
are crashing. We are still far from shore. Know that I've got you.
Aww. Oh, that was really sad. Dang it. Good game.
She's at peace now, don't you think?
Yeah. I figured he was probably going to get arrested or something.
What's the matter with Anita?
Easy, Doris. Nothing's wrong with her. I just thought it rude to leave an old lady in distress.
I have a feeling that particular lady knows how to take care of herself.
We did it, y'all. We sparkin' did it.
I don't think that's what he was going to say there.
Look at these weeds.
Solid stuff. I've never walked on ground that wasn't rock or sand.
You did well, all of you. Eventually.
Ooh, little shot fired.
And without you, my dear girl, we never would have made it.
I saw right away that she was made of the right stuff.
You saw
Bravest little pirate there ever was. Isn't she, Doris?
Sigrid, you've done such... Why can't I just do this?
Grandma,
No, I have to do this. When Iris was a kid, John always took care of the mushy stuff. But when he wasn't around anymore and we lost Iris, when it was just you and me, I didn't know how to handle my own feelings, much less yours. I put a roof over your head, fried some herring for dinner, and wiped your nose. But the rest, I just couldn't... I'm so sorry, Shrimpy.
you didn't only feed me. You taught me how to use a wrench, and a hammer, and a blowtorch.
Not sure you can say you've learned to use something when you've almost burned the house down with it a few weeks ago.
You might be right about that.
I guess we'll have to keep practicing. Both that and the mushy stuff.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
So, what do we do now that we won?
This isn't a victory. It's a second chance.
The girl is right. This is where the real work begins. We have ground to walk upon, but we need to learn how to cultivate it without depleting it. The rifts are sealed, but we still have to get rid of the rest of that wretched gloom.
How long will it take to fix this? When will everything be back to normal?
There's no fixed, dear. And I don't think any one of us knows what normal is anymore. It's a lifetime's work. What we end up with, only time can tell.
As long as no new fools come around and start ruining things, I'm sure we can keep things in order.
Untie me, you wretched cretin. I demand to be released.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir, but if you just allow me to...
Word from Candle Hill. Seems the plants are growing there too. Apparently, a big stem of some kind has pierced right through the canteen.
Whoops.
Get some rest, folks. Then we have work to do.
So, first off, great little game. The story, not really too complicated, but it never tried to set it to be more than what it was. I definitely want to draw a heavy comparison between kind of the art style of this and something like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So if you've ever played that before, very similar kind of cell shading style, kind of cartoony looking characters, especially with the way that the facial animation is done. Very similar stylings from this game to Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I think probably one of the more highly underrated Zelda games of the whole franchise. But anyway, I can't help but also draw the comparisons between like gloom and like pollution, climate control, or climate change, things like that. There's a lot of comparisons that we can take from our sort of current lifestyle and current world and look at this as sort of like a cautionary tale of what could potentially happen when harvesting natural resources gets out of hand and then causes almost irreversible effects on the world in which we live in. While not maybe so overtly, heavy-handedly telling that kind of a story, it's, at least in terms of our specific world, like the real world that we live in, I can't help but feel like that's kind of the comparison they're going to, drawing that line between what the people in Strandville and the surrounding area are going through versus what, you know, if we're not careful, coming to that point of no return where the climate is affected so drastically that it cannot be reversed. And we're either left trying to pick up the slack of what had happened prior to in previous generations or trying to reverse it. But it's, even as Moira said, there's no real fixing it. It's kind of just learning to work with what you have now, learning to accept the fact that you've pushed a place far beyond reversible repair and now are just more or less maintaining a sustainable way of life. So I don't know if that was the intent of the creators to actually have this be analogous to our current way of life, but I don't discount the fact that you could draw that comparison between what we're currently experiencing and what this game suggests could happen when attempting to salvage natural resources becomes detrimental to our way of life and our sustainability, that a cataclysm happens when we push something too far, well beyond our means of controlling it. So take that for what you will. That's just my take on it. I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Honestly, not a very short game, or not a very long game, sorry, but it didn't try to be anything more than what it was, and it didn't overstay its welcome, and for that, I appreciate it. You don't need to play a 45-hour game sometimes. Sometimes you just need to play something for a few hours. And this game, probably running time total, probably took me about maybe 5-6 hours to beat. And for the price point that it came in, you know what? I'm willing to give it that. It was less than $20 when I bought it, and I'm willing to give it that kind of play style. It didn't, like I said, it didn't overstay its welcome. It didn't do anything outlandishly crazy in terms of its graphics or animation style. Obviously drawing upon comparisons and themes of games that have come before. Again, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker draws the most immediate comparison to mind. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad game. It doesn't mean that what it did failed either. So I invite you guys to check it out. And I will have the link for it down in the description below. So you guys are more than welcome to check that out. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. I much appreciate it. I literally would not be able to do any of this stuff without the continued support from everybody on the channel, whether you're following on the YouTube or over on my Twitch, Twitter, all my other social media handles. Whatever you guys are doing to support the channel and the growth and maintain consistency for me is greatly appreciated. I cannot thank you guys enough for coming on this and every journey. And I hope to see you all in the next one as we are continuing over on the live stream channel. Anyway, we're continuing Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and we'll probably have a new series cooked up that we do for just YouTube. So who knows what the future will hold. Hopefully not one as terrifyingly, hauntingly chilling as this one, but certainly much enjoyment to be had in the future games that we present on the channel. So thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next video.